Finding the right Airbnb properties in South Florida. The secret to choosing the perfect South Florida Airbnb property is easier than you think. And having helped investors buy Airbnb properties in South Florida, I've seen firsthand what leads to success. But before we start, hi, I'm Gino Santarossa. I'm a certified realtor who helps people just like you move to Florida. Now, if you want to invest in an Airbnb property in South Florida, this video is for you. Today we're diving into everything you need to know about owning an Airbnb and how to make the most out of your investment. I'm also going to teach you how to stand out in a competitive market if you do own an Airbnb. And if you stick around until the end, as always, I've got a bonus tip for you. I'm also offering you a free South Florida magazine just by saying interested in the box below, or alternatively, if you visit my website ginosantarossa.com, you can sign up there and I'll flip you a free copy. Lastly, if you're looking for some great Airbnb properties, join my Facebook group called South Florida Airbnb Investment Properties by Gino Santarossa, and there you'll see tons of my top picks. Let's not waste any more time, let's get started. Location is everything. To help you understand this better, I want to give you an analogy. So imagine you're out fishing. To catch the most fish, you need to position your boat in the waters where fish are abundant, right? In South Florida, hotspots are areas teeming with fish. In this case, tourists. Just like fish are drawn to areas rich in food, travelers flock to properties near beaches, vibrant nightlife, and world-class attractions. The closer you are to these attractions and these amenities, the higher your chances of hooking bookings. But it's not just about the fishing spot. Accessibility is your anchor here. Imagine having a great boat, but no easy way to get to the fishing grounds. Similarly, your property should be near airports, highways, or public transportation so guests can get there hassle-free. So which places are those, you might be asking? Well, we got Miami Beach, which is very popular, Fort Lauderdale, of course, and the Florida Keys, which are all amazing spots for an Airbnb investment. Miami Beach, for example, is famous for its pretty beaches, fun nightlife, and cool Art Deco buildings. Fort Lauderdale, on the other hand, is called the Venice of America, has lively streets like Las Olas Boulevard, full of shops, bars, and restaurants. And of course, the Florida Keys, which offers a tropical escape with clear waters and relaxing vibes, especially in Key West. These places are easy to get to thanks to airports and highways. With beautiful beaches, exciting attractions, and great access, these South Florida locations are perfect for travelers looking for fun and adventure. Understanding the law, or the law will make you understand. Imagine you're planning a big party. You wouldn't throw it without first checking with your neighbors or the venue rules, right? Owning an Airbnb in South Florida is just like that. Local laws and restrictions on short-term rentals are like the party rules, and they tell you what's allowed and what's not allowed. The zoning laws are also venue guidelines when deciding where you can operate a short-term rental. HOAs are like neighbors setting additional rules you have to follow. Ignoring these could mean hefty fines or you're getting your property shut down, like having your party canceled. But with me on your side, there's no reason for you to worry. You see, short-term rentals in South Florida have specific rules you have to abide with. For example, Miami Beach requires a permit for rentals under 6 months, and breaking those rules can lead to big fines. Fort Lauderdale, on the other hand, also has its own rules, like needing a vacation rental license and inspections. Each city and county can set its laws, so it's important to check what applies in your specific area. A short-term rental is usually any rental less than 6 months, but local laws can add more rules on top of that. To stay out of trouble, start by checking your city zoning laws online to see where short-term rentals are allowed. If your property is in a neighborhood with a homeowners association (HOA), read the rules carefully, since many limit rentals or have special requirements. You can also contact local government offices to get clear answers and tips. Following the rules isn't just about avoiding fines. It keeps your property running smoothly, keeps neighbors happy, and helps you build a good reputation with guests. Staying compliant protects your investment and ensures your Airbnb stays open for business. Know your audience. Think of your Airbnb property as a restaurant menu. Just like different customers order different dishes, your Airbnb will attract various types of renters based on their needs. Some guests might be families who want a spacious home with a pool, kid-friendly amenities, and a safe yard to play. Others might be business travelers looking for a quiet workspace and easy access to the city. Then you have tourists who are excited about beach access and proximity to popular attractions. When you're renting out an Airbnb, it's important to understand who you're renting to. Different groups of people look for different things. Families usually need more bedrooms, kid-friendly features like cribs or high chairs, and a safe space for children to play. Business travelers need a quiet space with a desk, high-speed internet, and easy access to work areas or airports. Tourists often want to stay close to fun places like beaches, restaurants, or museums, and they prefer a comfy, well-equipped home to relax in after a busy day. South Florida is great for people from all over the world. It's a hotspot for snowbirds, retirees who come from cold places to enjoy the warm weather and beaches in the winter. Many international visitors from places like Canada, Europe, and Latin America also love visiting South Florida for its sunny climate, cultural diversity, and attractions like Miami's nightlife and the Florida Keys. By understanding who your guests are and what they need, you can make your property more appealing and make sure your rental business stays successful. Evaluate property potential. Think of evaluating a property like shopping for a used car. You wouldn't just look at the exterior and guess how well it would drive. You check the engine, ask about the mileage, and compare prices. Similarly, when evaluating an Airbnb property, you need to look beyond the surface. Occupancy rates are like a car's mileage, showing how often properties in the area are rented. The average nightly rate is like the car's price, helping you understand what you can charge compared to others. To figure out if a property is a good investment, you need to look at the occupancy rates and average nightly rates. These tell you how much demand there is for short-term rentals in the area. For example, on the Florida East Coast, a one-bedroom condo might have an occupancy rate of 52% and cost $161 per night. In popular areas like Miami Beach, the occupancy rate could be even higher at 55% with a nightly rate of $244. Checking these numbers early helps you understand how much money you can make from your property. Amenities like updated kitchens, ocean views, and parking can make a big difference in attracting guests. For example, a nice kitchen lets guests cook their meals, which is great for families or people staying longer. Ocean views are also a fantastic perk that can make your property special, and parking is super important for guests with cars. By offering these features, your property can stand out from others and get more bookings. Tools like Rabu.com are helpful because they provide important data on things like occupancy rates, rental prices, and neighborhood details. Using these tools can help you make smarter decisions when choosing an Airbnb property. Partner with me, your local expert. Imagine you're planning a road trip to a new city. You wouldn't rely solely on a GPS. You'd want someone who knows the best routes, hidden spots, and the best places to stop for gas and food. Working with someone like me who's a local realtor in South Florida is like having a seasoned travel guide for your Airbnb investment journey. With my experience, I know the Airbnb market inside and out, from the best neighborhoods to the latest market trends, and I can help you avoid costly mistakes. I also like to help my clients by helping them follow all the rules and laws in the area, like zoning laws, for example, and HOA regulations, so your property stays in good standing. With this knowledge that I have, you can make smarter decisions about where you want to buy and how to set up your property for success. To do well in the Airbnb market, it's important to know what's happening around you, and that's where I help you understand all the latest market trends. For example, like which times of year are the busiest for bookings, or what guests are looking for to help with your bottom line. I also like to break down what the competition is doing by looking at other Airbnb listings and hotels in the area, so you can price your property right and stand out from the others. By being here in South Florida, I'll help you find high ROI, return on investment properties that are more likely to bring in profits. In the end, my advice will help guide you in making improvements and updates to your property that will attract more guests and help you make money. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Now, as promised, I've got your bonus tip for you. Seasonal strategy. South Florida is especially busy during the winter months and spring break, but everybody knows that, right? In the winter, many snowbirds who are retirees from colder areas like to come to enjoy the warm weather and beautiful beaches. Spring break, usually in March and April, also brings a lot of visitors like college students and families who come to enjoy the sun, sand, and attractions. These perk times can bring lots of guests to your Airbnb, making it a great opportunity to earn even more money. To make the most bang for your buck during busy times, hosts can use dynamic pricing. This means changing your rental rates based on how many people are looking to book. During peak seasons when demand is high, you can increase your prices. When it's quieter, you can lower your prices to attract more guests. Tools like Airbnb's smart pricing adjusts your rates automatically based on demand and availability. Rabu.com, on the other hand, gives helpful information about average prices and occupancy rates. Plus, this site can also help analyze the best neighborhoods for your investment. By using these tools, you can set the right price and make sure your property stays booked all year round. If you like this video, please drop a like and check out my other videos. Don't forget to click subscribe as well and hit that bell. Once again, my name is Gino Santarossa. I'm a realtor from Florida. I specialize in finding my clients fantastic Airbnb properties. And if you'd like to work with me, my contact info is in the description box below. If you want to keep receiving real estate market updates about Florida and surrounding areas, make sure to subscribe and follow me here on all my other socials. And just for watching this long, I want to offer you a free Florida buyer's guide just for signing up below. Or alternatively, you can visit my website at ginosantarossa.com and sign up there. And lastly, don't forget this is a valuable tool. You can join my Facebook group called South Florida Airbnb Investment Properties by Gino Santarossa. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And remember, your dream Airbnb home is just one call away. Thanks for watching.